Real numbers are generally common concepts introduced in elementary school. It includes representing real numbers on a number line, operations on real numbers, properties of real numbers, and the law of exponents for real numbers. So, what are real numbers? Here are all the curious details. Real numbers are numbers that contain both rational and irrational numbers. What are real numbers? Real numbers are simply a combination of rational and irrational numbers in the number system. In general, all arithmetic operations can be performed on these numbers, as well as displayed in the number line. They can be both positive and negative in real terms and are denoted by the symbol r. All natural numbers, decimals and fractions fall into this category. The set of real numbers consists of different categories, such as natural and whole numbers, integers, rational and irrational numbers. Integers, the cumulative result and the negative of all natural numbers. Rational numbers, numbers that can be written as pq, including q does not equal 0. Irrational numbers include all numbers that are not rational and cannot be written as pq. What are the properties of real numbers? There are four main properties, namely the commutative property, the unifying property, the distribution property, and the identity property. To explain all this specifically, consider that m, n and r are three real numbers. Then the above properties can be defined using m, n and r as shown below. Commutative property. If m and n are numbers, then the general form will be m plus n equals n plus m for addition and mn equals nm for multiplication. Distribution feature. For three numbers m, n and r, which are real by nature, the distribution property is represented by an example of a distribution property, 5 2 plus 3, equals 5 times 2 plus 5 times 3. Here both sides give 25. The identity property. There are addition and multiplication IDs. Where do real numbers start? In order to know where the real numbers start, it is a way that extends to infinity when it comes to numbers. Real numbers are the general definition of all numbers, including natural and integer numbers, integers, rational and irrational numbers. Can real numbers be negative? Yes, real numbers also include negative numbers. Is 0 a real number? 0 is considered both a real and an imaginary number. As we know, imaginary numbers are the square root of non-positive real numbers. 0! Since is a non-positive number, it satisfies the criteria of the virtual number. Whereas 0 is also a rational number defined in a number line, and therefore it is a real number. Mathematics is usually the student's fearful dream. Questions that they cannot do in solving questions can further reduce the motivation of students. The basis of the inability to solve the question lies in not knowing the subject well.